Do you want to do something in your community, make a change, or maybe inspire others? Recently, dozens of people stepped up and made a difference. And here with their inspiring story right here in your community, Deanna Witzel, owner of McDonald's of Vermilion County, and Terry White. So thank you all so much for coming in. Recently, a Pay It Forward project was established in Vermilion County called Do Something. So let's talk a little bit about what inspired this idea and the name.
Well, actually, I got the idea several years ago from my friend Terry White, who had done something similar with her aunt's breast cancer foundation, and it was a pay it forward concept. That's what first gave me the idea. And then I was actually at a church service on Easter Sunday, and they played the song Do Something by Matthew West. And that song talks about all the problems in the world, and then lyrics he says, God, why don't you do something? And he said, I did, I created you.
I love that song, sorry.
It just spoke to me, and it just kind of got the wheels turning. I said, we need to do something. And so I got a team together of some of my good friends in Vermilion County. Terry was one of them, and then we had several other people that were on our team, and we just started planning what we wanted to do. And we actually first started out with 30 individuals, and we had a hard time thinking of which 30 people to choose. So then we actually put people into groups. We came up with 30 teams. We thought $500 a team was a good number. And then so we brought them all together in April. They didn't know what they were going to do. They didn't know why they were being invited to this event. So we gave each of the 30 teams $500 in cash and asked them just to go pay it forward. And they could do whatever they wanted with the money. It just needed to stay in Vermilion County.
Yeah, why was that important to you, to keep it local in Vermilion County?
Because my husband Don and I are really big on giving back to the community that supports our business. And because we live in Vermilion County, it's where our family is, it's where our friends are, and we just wanted to give back to the community that supports our business.
So Terry, talk a little bit about your volunteer with the program. So those 30 teams, what were some of the things that they ended up doing with their $500?
Well, it exceeded every expectation that that we started with. There was a group from Danville Area Community College, and they had this great single mom that just a few years ago was homeless, and she was raising 3 kids on her own. And they gave her a scholarship. They did some, a backpack full of things so the kids could have activities for the summer, and made it possible for her to go to school. This is a women's care clinic, the Darby Dowers team. This was great. They surprised 50 young families in Vermilion County, and every one of those families got a crib, a high chair, a car seat, an exerciser. I mean, it was everything to outfit it for 50 families. Like, who could make this up? So
kidding.
What the teams did is they would multiply. They would start with the 500, and then they would add to it and get other donors and volunteers, and it just turned into this groundswell of things.
Well, yeah, because I was going to ask, there was one that happened with some vans.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm like, you can't buy a van for $500.
No, you cannot. Hoofs of Hope is a great organization in the Potomac area, and they have these great grandmothers that are raising their grandkids, and they saw what these ladies were driving, to come and bring the kids out to work with the horses. And we have video of those grandmothers, like, receiving those vans. I mean, there wasn't a dry eye in the house.
Oh, I bet not.
You can't beat it.
And Deanna, I bet your eyes were not dry at the big reveal because you had no idea what the teams had been working on. So let's talk a little bit about that, the Do Something reveal party. How was that?
It was very emotional, actually, for me, because this is a dream that we had had for a long time, and just seeing what the people in our community, there are just so many wonderful people in Vermilion County, and seeing what they did to help each other and just make a difference in people's lives, it was just really very heartwarming.
Yeah.
Well, and the thing that was crazy, because we did this in Indianapolis, and we had a great response there, but would you believe Vermilion County outdid what happened in Indianapolis?
No way.
They more than quadrupled the giving.
Oh my goodness.
So crazy.
That's amazing. And now you've got big plans still for this project. What's next?
And we found out that our kids had something in common. They both wanted to get involved in doing something for Uganda, and they decided they wanted to build a classroom for kids in Uganda. And my daughter is a teacher, and it was just a dream that Liam had for a while to build a classroom. And so they're working with an organization called Restore International, and in 3 months they raised $30,000, which is just amazing. Now they're looking to raise $5,000 for chalkboards and some classroom supplies, desks that they need to finish the project.
Well, it's great that Vermilion County is going to be spreading love over in Uganda.
We're going to do across the world.
I love it. Well, y'all, thank you so much for coming in. Such a great initiative. Way to highlight and spotlight Vermilion County. In the meantime, we can get you connected to their Facebook page and website at ciliving.tv after today's show. Ladies, thanks so much.
Thank you.
Save big during